must be on his way over here. How can I get out of this?
Kristen.
Hi, Daddy.
I'm surprised you beat me home. I thought you'd still be at the office. How's my girl?
Not so good.
What's the matter?
Oh, Dad, how do I get myself involved in these things?
You're gonna have to give me a little more information than that.
I have a date tonight. God, I don't know why I said yes.
Anybody I know?
Charles Garner. He's Caroline's boss. She had him over for tennis last week. I'm still trying to figure out why. I mean, was it a fix-up or what?
You'll have to ask Caroline about that.
Well, you know what I really think? That Mother's behind all this. She's been trying to push me into dating ever since I got home.
This Mr. Garner, is he a friend of your mother's?
No, I don't even think she knows him.
Well, then.
I know, but I wouldn't put it past her.
What's he like?
Chuck? Oh, he's nice enough. Terrific tennis player. We destroyed Caroline and Thorne in doubles.
You did. Well, he sounds like he'd be somebody nice for you to know. You've been putting in a lot of hours at Forrester. You deserve some fun.
Dad, I just don't feel like going on a date tonight. There's got to be a way out of this.
Oh, honey, isn't it a little late for that?
Please, help me, Dad. When he gets here, can't you tell him something? I had to go somewhere. Anything.
Sweetheart.
Tell him I had to go back to the office.
Honey, I'm not going to help you get out of this. Now, if you want to break your date, that's your business. You can do that. But you're going to have to do it on your own.
Dad.
Sweetheart, I'm sorry. I'm with your mother on this one. I think tonight would be good for you. Where are you going?
Do I have a choice? To put on my tennis outfit.
You really do have a one-track mind.
Gotta remind you who your man is.
I don't need reminding.
What about old Rockhead?
You worry too much about Rocco. Does that help you forget about him?
Does it help you forget about him? Who is it?
Harold Benson.
It's our landlord.
What is it, Mr. Benson?
I'm here for the rent.
The rent?
It was due last week. How long were you planning to wait?
The truth is, sir, I forgot about it.
You forgot.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm here now.
Oh, that was there when we moved in.
Well, I don't remember it.
It was. Mark even pointed it out to you.
All right. Just get the money.
Sir, I don't have the money.
What do you mean you don't have it?
It's in my savings account.
Oh, fine. Your money's in the bank earning interest while my bill is overdue. You have till the first thing in the morning to get that money to me, or you two can just look for another place to live. And you won't be taking your belongings with you. Not till the money's paid.
Mark, I didn't know we had a savings account.
We don't.
Well, here it is. Caroline Spencer's apartment. Let's see what we can find.
Kristen, hello.
Hi.
Well, I'll tell you, I hope you're ready because I really intend to give you a run for your money on the courts tonight. So, how's your day?
All right.
Well, busy, I can tell. You haven't had time to change.
No.
You know, I wanted to tell you again how much I enjoyed the other day. I mean, meeting you and the tennis. It made me realize sometimes I get so involved in my business, I just forget how to have a good time. Thanks for reminding me.
You're welcome. I enjoyed it, too.
You know, Caroline Spencer spoke very highly of you. Gotta admit, she was right.
Listen, would you like something to drink?
Are you trying to put me off my game? It's not gonna work. Well, I would like a club soda, yeah. You know, why don't you let me do that, and then you can go up and change?
Chuck, would you mind very much if we didn't play tennis tonight?
No, of course not. I mean, I am kind of intrigued by that little challenge on the phone today, but we can have a match anytime. Doesn't have to be tonight. What would you like to do instead?
Instead?
Yeah, I mean, any movies you've been dying to see, or maybe you want to just go out for a bite and some conversation?
Actually, I really don't feel like going out tonight. I have a lot of work to catch up on.
Yeah, I understand. You know, I could very easily say exactly the same thing. And that is precisely why I made a rule for myself, that I would never let my work rule my life. Oh, you don't know. I used to be so involved in my business that I wouldn't go anywhere or do anything, and then one day it dawned on me how much I was missing. Kristen, nothing is worth cutting your life off like that. I mean, we all deserve to have a little fun.
That's funny. My dad said almost the same thing earlier.
Well, your dad was right. So what's it gonna be?
I don't know.
I promise you, your work will still be there in the morning.
All right. Hang on a minute and I'll go change.
Great.
But I warn you, you don't have a prayer against my backhand.
Oh, I'll just take my chances.
Dad? Come in, son. Well, your sister's date is still here. I assume that's a good sign. When I talked to her earlier, she was really anxious to get out of this whole thing tonight.
Chuck Garner, he's a nice guy.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. But Kristen needs more of a social life. She's just buried herself at Forrester the last few weeks. I couldn't be happier that she's taken such an interest in the business, but it shouldn't be at the expense of her life.
Yeah, I guess we all need to keep our priorities straight.
So what's on your mind?
Dad, I've come to a decision.
Thorne, does this have to do with that job offer you've had?
No, I haven't made up my mind about that. I'm talking about my personal life. Dad, I'm not going to back away from seeing Caroline anymore. I think you understand how I feel.
I think I have a pretty good idea.
I've given Ridge plenty of time to work out his relationship with Caroline, and he just hasn't. She's decided to break things off with him.
Where'd you hear that?
It doesn't matter. The point is, Ridge is not giving her what she needs, and I think I can.
Now, son, you know what you're letting yourself in for? Ridge still cares very much for Caroline.
I love her too, Dad. Doesn't that count for something?
Of course it does. But she was Ridge's girl first. There is still something to be said for fair play.
Oh, I've been fair. I've been more than fair. But Caroline does not want to see Ridge anymore. Someone new is bound to come into her life. Why shouldn't it be me?
What do you expect me to say?
I don't need your approval, Dad. But I'd really like your support. I called over there earlier. Brooke answered the phone, and Caroline's not feeling well. I'm going over there. I want to be there for her. I want her to know that someone cares very much.
You know what this is going to mean to your brother?
What matters most is Caroline. Do I have your support, Dad?
I get the feeling you're going to go on with this, with or without my support.
You're right. Nothing's gonna stop me.
Good luck, son.
Thanks, Dad.
So what are we supposed to do now?
I don't know.
I thought you said the rent wouldn't be a problem if we were both working.
Yeah, but the trouble is, our income depends a lot on tips.
But I'm doing great with tips.
Yeah. Well, things aren't so great for me, okay?
So what are we supposed to do now? Mark, you heard Mr. Benson. If we don't come up with the money by tomorrow morning, he's gonna throw us out of here. Don't you have any money anywhere?
No.
Well, what about your parents?
You've got to be kidding.
They'd give us the money.
Yeah, with a whole lot of I told you so's. God, I wouldn't give them the satisfaction. Well, what about your family?
My family? You know we don't have the money.
Well, it'd just be a loan for a week or two. $100 should cover it.
Mark, no.
Look, Donna, I don't like this idea any better than you do. But we've got a problem. There's got to be $100 around somewhere. Donna, where are you going? Donna? Donna?
We got a lot of work to do. Look, I know you guys know more about collecting evidence than anyone in the city. That's why I asked for you. I've got a personal interest in this one. I'm not looking for glory. I'm looking for the guy who did this, okay?
You just tell us what you want. You got it.
Thanks. Let's get going.
Was this a date rape?
No, but it has all the earmarks of one. She met the guy at a restaurant. He talked her into letting him walk her home. Said goodnight at the door. Then before she could close it, he forced his way in.
And where did it take place?
In the bedroom, back there.
How soon after he got in?
Apparently right after.
So we shouldn't have to look for prints on glasses or empty bottles in the garbage.
Probably not, but I want you to check him just the same. Which reminds me, she took a shower.
When do these women learn? That's gonna screw up the medical.
I'm sure evidence was the last thing she had on her mind. Can you blame her for wanting to wash away all she could? Anyway, come on with me back to the bathroom. Pull the cap off the shower drain. Scoop out any hair you find. It's a long shot, but maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe she washed off one of his when she showered. And take the towel she used. We got a lot of work to do. Let's get this creep off the streets before he hurts someone else.
Oh, man, did I remember to cry, Uncle? Boy, you are really one hell of a tennis player.
Thanks, but you didn't make it easy.
Well, that's something. I'm really gonna have to get toned up for our next match. Well, I better get going. I know you got all that work to do, so.
Chuck, wait. Would you like to stay for a drink? Like you said, work will always be there in the morning.
Well, I'll tell you. Why don't we leave that for next time? I mean, I don't want to push my luck. But I would like to know more about your work at Forrester. So what do you say we talk about it over dinner? Maybe one night next week?
All right.
Good.
Well, thanks for the game.
Hey, I'll know better next time. Is there any sport you're not good at?
Mud wrestling.
Okay, I think we can skip that for now anyway. I'll call you.
Good night, Chuck.
Dave, Joe, come in here. And bring the camera.
What'd you find?
Take a look.
Button?
Take a close look.
A button. Maybe off a pair of men's slacks. Trouble is, it could be one of the victims.
Stop playing defense attorney. Look at it carefully.
I think I see what you mean. A thread's attached. It very possibly was torn off. God, I hope that was Caroline's. Then we'd have evidence of a struggle.
And if it isn't, who knows? The lab could turn up the manufacturer and lead us to her assailant. In any case, it's a start.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are playing lawyer. How about letting a plain old cop get in here and take some pictures?
This is the way you found the room?
Yes, exactly.
I thought there was supposed to be a lamp knocked over. Did you finish shooting the bedroom?
I got everything except this button here.
You expecting anyone?
Not me.
Can I help you?
Who the hell are you?
I might ask the same thing.
I'm a friend of Caroline's, Thorne Forrester. Where is she?
I'm Detective Dave Reed.
What's going on? What are you guys doing here? Where's Caroline?
She's at the hospital. She'll be all right. They're just taking some tests.
Tests? What tests? What happened?
Someone broke in.
Was she hurt?
I'm sorry.
Oh, my God. Has she been raped? Tell me, where is she? What hospital?
She's pretty shook up. She doesn't want to see anybody tonight. Why don't you wait till tomorrow morning?
Wait, I can't wait. Caroline needs me.
Listen. Look, I know how you feel. Believe me, it would be a mistake. It would be a mistake to go over there tonight. She has a girlfriend with her. Let Caroline have a night to rest.
Are you sure she'll be all right?
Physically, yes. I won't kid you. It's not going to be an easy thing she's going to go through. She's going to need a lot of support.
Well, don't worry. She'll get it. What about the guy? What about the scum who did this?
Don't worry about it. The best thing you can do is to go home. I'm sure Caroline will be glad to hear from you tomorrow. And she specifically asked that her father and your brother Ridge not be told. I promised her.
Yeah, okay.
All right, look, you can call me at the station tomorrow. I'll tell you everything that I can.
provided by Stephen Dweck.